Prime Minister Narendra Modi fired the most direct attack on Pakistan at the historic Howdy Modi event in Houston. PM Modi slammed Pakistan. Modi found a parallel in 9/11 and 26/11 attacks, tracing the perpetrators to Pakistan. PM Modi and Trump vowed to fight terror and unite against Islamic terror. PM Modi also defended his government's decision to scrap Article 370, calling it an empowering move that's caused heartburn to Pakistan.
हाँ, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। भारत अपने यहां जो कर रहा है उससे कुछ ऐसे लोगों को भी दिक्कत हो रही है जिनसे खुद अपना देश संभल नहीं रहा है। इन लोगों ने भारत के प्रति नफरत को ही अपनी राजनीति का केंद्र बना दिया है। ये वो लोग हैं जो अशांति चाहते हैं, आतंक के समर्थक हैं, आतंक को पालते पोसते हैं। उनकी पहचान सिर्फ आप नहीं, पूरी दुनिया अच्छी तरह जानती है। देश के सामने 70 साल से एक और बड़ा चैलेंज था, जिसे कुछ दिन पहले भारत ने फेयरवेल दे दिया है। आप समझ गए? ये विषय है आर्टिकल 370 का। आर्टिकल 370 ने आर्टिकल 370 ने जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों को विकास से और समान अधिकारों से वंचित रखा था। इस स्थिति का लाभ आतंकवाद और अलगाववाद बढ़ाने वाली ताकतें उठा रही थी। अब भारत के संविधान ने जो अधिकार बाकी भारतीयों को दिए हैं, वही अधिकार जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के लोगों को भी मिल गए हैं। वहां की महिलाओं, बच्चों, दलितों के साथ हो रहा भेदभाव खत्म हो गया है। साथियों, हमारी पार्लियामेंट के अपर हाउस, लोअर हाउस दोनों में घंटों तक इस पर चर्चा हुई, जिसका देश और दुनिया में लाइव टेलीकास्ट हुआ। भारत में हमारी पार्टी के पास अपर हाउस यानी राज्यसभा में बहुमत नहीं है। बावजूद इसके हमारी पार्लियामेंट के अपर हाउस और लोअर हाउस दोनों ने इससे जुड़े फैसलों को 2/3 बहुमत से पास किया है। मैं आप सबसे आग्रह करता हूं, हिंदुस्तान के सभी सांसदों के लिए स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन हो जाए।
The bonhomie between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump was in full display at Houston. Both the leaders of the world's largest democracies walked hand in hand, leaving the entire world awestruck. Take a look at this report.
जब मोदी met Trump in Houston, never before has such striking chemistry been seen between two leaders in public. The jugalbandi between the leaders of the two largest democracies at Houston's NRG Stadium was extraordinary in the realms of highest level diplomacy. It was a mutual admiration club as Modi and Trump heaped praises on each other. The Prime Minister even going ahead and endorsing Trump, who is facing elections in 2020.
The words of candidate Trump, अब की बार ट्रम्प सरकार.
Visibly moved by his special friend's gesture, Trump did not mince words while calling Modi as his most loyal friend.
Hello, Houston. I am so thrilled to be here in the great state of Texas with one of America's greatest, most devoted, and most loyal friends, Prime Minister Modi of India. Thank you.
After both addressed the Howdy Modi event, the Prime Minister and Trump walked out hand in hand amid cheers from the more than 50,000 crowd in the jam-packed stadium.
Romance, the bonhomie between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the US President Donald Trump as they walk down this lane is also extremely significant when it comes to taking India-US relations to the next stage. With Nishant Chaturvedi and cameraman Kripal Singh at the NRG Stadium at Houston, Texas, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
US President Donald Trump also took a stand against illegal immigration in his speech in Houston, and it's now sparked a debate on whether the US President was sending out a message on NRC.
And we are further taking unprecedented action to finally secure our southern border and stop illegal immigration. And I want to thank the President of Mexico, who right now has 27,000 soldiers on our southern border. It's been incredible what's taken place in a short period of time. Illegal immigration is deeply unfair to millions of wonderful legal immigrants who work hard, pay their taxes, follow our rules, and obey our laws. Yet there are those in Washington who would raid your health care to fund free benefits. They want to fund free benefits to those who enter our country illegally. We don't want to do that.
The Congress has now taken on the Prime Minister, stating that he endorsed Trump ahead of the 2020 presidential elections in America. Congress's Anand Sharma tweeted to the Prime Minister, and I quote, "Mr. Prime Minister, you have violated the time-honoured principle of Indian foreign policy of not interfering in the domestic elections of another country. This is a singular disservice to the long-term strategic interests of India. Reminding you that you are in the USA as a Prime Minister and not a star campaigner in US elections."
We in India have connected well with President Trump. The words of candidate Trump, अब की बार ट्रम्प सरकार.
Addressing a massive gathering of 50,000 Indian American diaspora, US lawmakers hailed India-US friendship. Let's listen in.
We have come here for the same purpose, to celebrate the growing partnership between India and America. Two democracies committed to the same vision of the future. That vision, as all of us know, is based on the common hopes and the shared dreams of our people. Both nations shaped by the legacy of British colonialism. Both nations deeply cognizant of the price of freedom. We hold the same truths to be self-evident, that all are created equal, endowed by their Creator with the same right to strive for a better life. A vision yet to be realized in either of our two great nations completely.
Today, we are humbled by the Prime Minister's choice to visit our great city. And we are honored to welcome the President of the United States to our city, along with congressional leaders and elected officials from across the country.
To Prime Minister Modi, to President Trump, to representatives across the United States, across India, across the world, welcome to Texas. Today is a celebration. It is a celebration of the friendship between America and India, a strong, resolute, and growing friendship. Our nations have interests that are intertwined. We share a history. We share cultures. We share language. We share values. India is the largest democracy on the face of the earth.
Ahead of the 74th session of UNGA, where India and Pakistan showdown over Kashmir is highly likely, PM Modi met Kashmiri pandits in Houston, who thanked him for the historic decision to abrogate Article 370. Sikhs also met PM Modi and extended their gratitude for the government's steps on the Kartarpur corridor. Here's more.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's unmistakable message to the global community. Ahead of his UN address, Prime Minister Modi met members of the Kashmiri Pandit community in Houston. The emotional meet saw the displaced community members thanking the Prime Minister for abrogating Article 370.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी 7 लाख कश्मीरी पंडित की तरफ से धन्यवाद। आपने जो काम किया है, लोगों ने जो कष्ट झेला है, वो भी काम नहीं।
Thank you for acknowledging that. आपने उसको
And even expressing hope of their return to the valley.
We assured him that our community will work with the government to fulfill your dream for a Kashmir which is peaceful, which is full of growth, where people are all happy.
The meet also sowed hopes of the community back home.
After Modi came, we got some hopes about Modi that he may do anything. But it is 6 years now For the last 6 years, we are just hearing that we will be back to Kashmir, but nothing has happened. Now we are hoping it for good, that if we will be returned back.
Modi also took the opportunity to meet members of the Indian Sikh and Bohra Muslim communities. Sikh Indians lauded India for hastening the Kartarpur corridor.
करतारपुर कॉरिडोर का उन्होंने ये कर रहे हैं और सारे इंडिया में और सारे वर्ल्ड में जो 550th एनिवर्सरी मनाई जा रही है. We thank Modi ji for what he has done for Sikh community.
What is it that your task will be at Howdy Modi?
India Today also spoke to the Muslim organizers of the Howdy Modi event.
We are extremely proud of the fact that the Prime Minister of India chose Houston to make a public event, and that we are hosting 50,000 people.
The interactions come ahead of a likely India-Pakistan showdown in UN over Kashmir. But task of Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan seems cut out, especially since Imran faced virtual US snub after arriving in New York. Compared to the red carpet for Modi, only the Pak envoy to UN was present to receive him. With Gaurav Sawant in Houston, Bureau Report, India Today.
The Howdy Modi event witnessed a euphoric atmosphere by more than 50,000 Indian Americans who attended the event. The display of Indo-American culture was also on full display, a perfect mix of India's rich culture and tradition. Here's a look at the most extravagant event of this year.
The atmosphere was electric. The energy was all pervasive. The excitement was at peak. The 50,000 strong Indian American crowd going wild.
Now, presenting Woven, the Indian American story.
Chanting just one name.
Modi, 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 Modi.
The chants peaked as the boisterous crowd waited for the PM to arrive.
You can see the stadium is whole packed, 50,000 people attending all over the US. Modi, Modi.
From Bhangra to Garba. From Odissi to Bharatnatyam. From Bollywood numbers to Gandhi's favorite bhajan. India's cultural soft power was on full display. The event began with a group of Sikh singers performing Ardas, followed by the high voltage performance by the school kids. The audience grooved to the tunes of diverse and renowned dance numbers.
I'm very feeling proud, and I'm coming all the way from California to attend this event.
We are very excited about this event. This is going to be a unique opportunity for uniting our Karma Bhumi and Matra Bhumi. We call this as patriotic fever.
The crowd went ecstatic once Modi made an appearance, with Modi Modi chants reverberating all around.
Modi, Modi, Modi.
President Trump too received a rousing welcome after walking hand in hand with PM with the dhols playing.
We're especially grateful to be joined by over 50,000 incredible members of our nation's thriving, prospering, flourishing, and hardworking Indian American community. Thank you.
Modi too thanked the massive crowd, calling them the link between India and the US.
मैं राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप का अमेरिका की राजनीतिक, सामाजिक और बिजनेस से जुड़े तमाम लीडर्स को यहां आने के लिए फिर से एक बार हृदय से बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
The victory lap type march after the event drew loud cheers from the crowd.
इंडिया के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से 370 और टेररिज्म के बारे में जो बातें फाइट अगेंस्ट टेररिज्म इज द बेस्ट पार्ट और उसमें ट्रम्प का साथ वो अनदर ऐड ऑन थे।
The noisy event merely heralds the next phase of bilateral ties between oldest and biggest democracies in the world. With Gaurav Sawant in Houston, Bureau Report.